You ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions. How do I record an episode? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and other places people like to listen? How do I make money from my podcast? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors too, so you get paid for this podcast. What I like about it is starting using it is how easy it is to use. I just upload those episodes of my podcast. I placed it other places, do some editing and tinkering, and voila, that's it. It's that simple. So if you always wanted to start your own podcast, make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start. That's anchor.fm/start to join me in the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast. And now, let's get on with the show. You ever felt you're being watched sometimes? Have you ever had a cold shiver run down your spine? Sometimes we go through that. Sometimes we look for answers to questions we don't really truly understand. Like, are we truly alone in the universe? Is there life after death? This world is weird. It gets weirder by the day. And in that weird are questions that we have as curious beings known as humans. Tonight, we look into some of those questions and get a little weird. Because we all are just a tad bit weird. Tonight on Weekend Weird. Welcome to Weekend Weird, the show about the weird and mundane that's out in this world and across the universe. I'm your host, captain of the ship, producer, creator, Mr. Everything, RedNick, and this is the last episode of 2021. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. But we're at the end. Not gonna lie, this year felt like last year. But I'm glad it's coming to an end and we're starting a new year. So this episode, being joined by Lorrell Kilpatrick again. She's helped me finish out the rest of the year. We're going to be talking about the Alien Autopsy hoax and pretty much its impact that it's had, not just in the paranormal world or ufology, but pretty much media. So without further ado, we recorded this a couple of days ago. We're going to get to the topic. So y'all enjoy. Thanks.
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. Doing all right.
Good. Yeah. So as you sent me which email you sent it to?
Yeah.
That was, of course, the email you sent it to.
Yeah. That was well, I think I had the other one, but it was the last one we used.
Took forever. I had to, we shut down the computer, let everything restart, and it seemed like it took a while.
That's all right. Just getting started. Yeah. So how was your weekend?
Oh, it's okay. You got a bird over there?
Oh no, it's my background.
Oh wow! I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's YouTube, so I just put in background camping noises, camping on by a river. So it's like, what, we got a bird? It's like, yeah.
We had a nice conversation yesterday.
Oh, good.
Very relaxing. Everybody's masked, distance, all that good stuff.
Oh, cool. Good.
So, yeah.
Good. Yeah. Well, I'll call you afterwards and we can talk a little bit about it. Yeah. I got some very interesting and exciting news today.
Okay.
I'm going to be an uncle.
Really?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So
Oh, wow.
thanks. Yeah, brother and his wife, they're having a baby.
Yeah, nice. Oh wow. How far along are they?
I don't know how many weeks, but the kid is due in July.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
Not a bad.
Yeah. So, like, it's just like, oh, we didn't tell Nick yet. Like, tell me what?
That's usually it.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you're gonna be an uncle. Like, this is like y'all getting a dog.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, it'll have 2 arms and 2 legs, but
Teeth eventually.
yeah. Oh man, well, this is the last show of 2021, and since you picked, I only gave you 2 topics. Like only 2 topics I had knowledgeable about. Yeah, I figured we do this one because this is going to be kind of funny and kind of serious at the same time because this had a lot of people fooled.
Who knew Alien Autopsy could be serious?
Yes. When you take it as seriously as some people did, yeah, it gets serious, especially with how way things now in this country is just like you take a lie and you just run with it.
For sure.
Even when you get not insignificant, but insubstantial proof that this is not real, you're still like, I don't care. This is real to me. It's like that's not how the truth works. That's not how anything works.
But the thing that got me was how many of these situations there have been.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely one of my favorite movies, which title I'm never going to remember. About the kind of the I would say Hobunk, but maybe that's not even the right term. The town where you had all of these, not construction work, but they worked in, they did a lot of for property.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, the brother of the guy who was in charge disappeared for a while, and they just assumed that the group killed him.
Oh, Fire in the Sky, based on the
yes.
Yeah, based on the Travis Walton case. We did that a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. Part of our 3 stories of alien abduction. Right. Yeah, that was the one we kind of. No, it was the other ones. Benny Barty Hill, me and our other co-host said that was more plausible, even though, like, Travis Walton's, like, you had 6 other witnesses saying he got taken and he's been gone 5 days. And even though we don't put much stock into lie detector tests or polygraph examinations, we think it's a whole bug, but they never failed one.
I think the legal system puts a little bit of stock into it, though, ain't it?
Yeah, the legal system. Well, it's not admissible in a court of law, but
they don't use it as evidence. But
yeah, they can't. Well, they can't use it as evidence, but they use it as a tool to extract the truth with it. I mean, the guy that invented it connected to a plant famously and said the plant had feelings.
Oh, okay.
Well, they do.
Technically, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, technically they do, but you can't measure them.
Hey, it's none of your business. Leave the plants alone. So no,
But
I was just thinking that yeah, it's related to this stuff. So believing that you have that we have, or the people who run nations have access to the bodies of aliens and are doing terrible tests on them. I mean, shit, they do that to humans. So
yeah, yeah.
it's not the biggest um, false idea that they would do it if they came into contact with something that they weren't aware of or didn't understand or didn't think existed.
Yeah, and especially with this one, how it was presented, like how they said that this with this video, uh, they said how this looked like literally like, oh my god, this could be it. Like this is it. This is it. Like it's indescribable proof. Look, there's extraterrestrial life, intelligent life that's gone across the universe, and that has crashed, and the government has them, and it's been lying to us. See, we pointed to them. Now we know. Now we gotta find out who killed JFK. We gotta find all this shit out, and then you come to find out, no. It's just some really good special effects makeup artist and a guy that knows how to lie and knows exactly what he did. If people are not familiar with this, we're talking about the Alien Autopsy video hoax that was presented on here in the United States. It was presented on Fox television in 1995. It was broadcast across the world. Millions of people saw this, and
it was serious. I was in high school.
Yes.
/ first year of college. It was some serious stuff.
Yeah, and
of
yeah. 17 minutes, a black and white film, and supposedly depicting a secret medical examination or an autopsy of an alien that the U.S. military had captured, and it was presented like we're taking it from the American point of view, because I know there's some couple of listeners in Europe and across the world, but it was presented on Fox News. Well, not Fox News, Fox Television stations around the country, and it was presented by Jonathan Frakes from Star Trek: The Next Generation fame, and also Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. And even though the whole program, because it ended up being an hour-long Fox program the first time it aired, and then it re-aired, and then it aired a third time with additional footage. He was saying like this could be an alien autopsy, or it could not, or like he was just neutral. They were trying to present it like a news broadcast,
right?
Like he was neutral. And people thought it was real, even though, and they had experts on debating whether it's real or not. And come to find out that a lot of these experts they brought in, UFOologists, medical doctors that do autopsies, special effects guys, a lot of them come to find out afterwards, a lot of what they had said on camera was distorted. And a lot of the things that they had presented were like supposed to be authenticated. It's like, oh, this could be real, and it wasn't. And it turned out to be a really not a big hoax, because a lot of people didn't believe it, but it turned out to be a hoax. And we kind of figure out, like, especially if you're looking for a person like, okay, I'm a skeptic at heart. A lot of things I do not believe, but I have an open mind. But mainly is, let me do the investigation. Let me do the let's get to what the facts are of this, and then I'll make my own conclusion. That's what this show is. We present the facts and we give our opinion, what we think is this real or is this not, and we leave it up to you whether we're wrong or whether we're right. That's how we do it on this show. So there's a lot of things I do not believe. Our other co-host Ogul is a believer in extraterrestrial, well, mainly UFOs. I'm kind of a little bit on the fence, a little skeptic. There's a lot of things you could just point to and just go, oh, it's natural phenomenon, or that's government stuff that they don't want us to know about. And there's a small percentage of it that is just like, I don't know. And also at the same time, I'm not afraid to say I don't know, and I need more proof of it.
but there's a lot of people that cling to either one side